Yo, what's the crack, lads? Warbio Tree here. For some reason, the first few seconds of the first 25 seconds of this video has no audio for whatever reason. So, yeah, I'm just coming in here now very quickly just to say that. So, yeah, sorry about that. Also, another thing, I forgot what I was talking about at the start of the video, so, yeah. On to the recommendations. Last summer I have been given like recommendations, so I'm gonna give some recommendations and in all my videos moving onward, I suppose. But yeah, so today's video's recommendations, I'm gonna recommend two albums actually. So and an anime. So I'm gonna recommend two albums, those albums being Thrash Zone by DRI, which is like a crossover thrash album that I think is pretty good for those of you who don't know DRA. And Fresh Fruit for Rotten Vegetables by Dead Kennedys, if you haven't heard that, which I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably would have heard that, but yeah, I still recommend that one either way. And then as for the anime I recommend is Charlotte. I seen that on Netflix recently enough, and I thought it was pretty good. Enough yapping. You didn't want to hear that shit anyway. On to the story time. So right, like I said, this story takes place technically a few hours ago, but I'm gonna say last night. So yeah, the story takes place last night. I met up with my mate Wesley. It was just both of us just hanging out. We had we had my speaker. We were listening to like Dead Kennedys and shit. We're listening to like a lot of punk and like black metal and shit. It was pretty cool. A lot of like Dead Kennedys and like Sodom and shit. Yeah. So we were just like, oh, I said we were just doing what we usually do, just chilling. And I decide, hey, there's like a graveyard, like an old graveyard somewhere. Do you want to go and explore it? And he says, fuck it, why not? So we walk over to that graveyard, and it's a very fucking long walk. Like, it is a fucking crazy long walk. And we're just walking there, and you know, we're just walking there, chatting away, talking about music and like bands and shit. And we eventually get there, and there's like this like box thing, this like electrical box thing that we can use to climb over the wall. So, but the way it was set up is that it's on like a main road, and there's a lot of cars driving by, and the wall was very small. You couldn't fucking duck on. You had to like duck under so the cars wouldn't see you. So we both eventually climb in when there was no cars, and we just start just kind of looking around. We get like a picture of me, and we just start walking around, and exploring it a bit more. It went a lot further than I thought, and we see something, a very like big looking thing. At first I thought it was like a tomb or something. The further I looked, I realized that's not a tomb. And then I hear Wesley. He just goes, "Oh fuck!" And I realize, yep, that's a fucking tent, and it has sleeping bags and shit. And I think it was closed. We just once we realized it was a tent, we just fucking booked it. But then there was like cars coming, so we had to duck underneath, and we hid behind like a grave and shit. It was fucking crazy. Eventually, though, when it was quiet, we jumped over, and man, we were fucking terrified. We thought someone was gonna come out and chase us and shit. That shit was fucking scary. We just fucking jumped down and fucking legged it back into town, and man, I'm telling you, the adrenaline, my heart was pumping. I had also drank like a can of Monster before that, man, and I don't usually drink Monster, so that had me fucking wired. But yeah, that was a fucking terrifying experience. I don't know about you, like that was a pretty fucking scary experience. But yeah, that could have went wrong so many ways. Like, what if there was actually someone in the tent, and what if they were dangerous? Like, bro, what the fuck? That's scary to think about. But yeah, that's the video really. That's a pretty funny and scary story. Um, I guess to take from that story is to not really do that. That is a pretty bad idea. Don't explore like abandoned places or old places. It's pretty scary. And if you do it with a friend like I did. So yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching the video, and make sure if you like what you've seen, please leave a like and subscribe, please. It would mean the world to me. And yeah, that's really it. I didn't upload for a few months. I'm very sorry about that. I don't know. I have no excuse for that. I'm gonna try and upload more, but I've been a bit burnt out lately. It's a bit tough. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.